Amigos, we're here at the Grand Slam in Juarez, bringing you the final match of the weekend so far here with the WRT. I'm Laura McCormick here with Nick Irvine. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely.
We have a great matchup this afternoon between Jake Bredenbeck and Alejandro Landa, number 6 on the WRT versus number 8. This is going to be a really exciting matchup. Two power players. Why don't you give us some more insight to what you think is going to happen here today?
Well, I think it's going to be, we're in store for a great match today, Laura. Both of these players are exciting to watch. They hit the ball at Mach 10 speeds. It's just unbelievable, the power, the strength, the quickness, and the ability of these two players. I think it's going to be a tight match all the way down to the wire, but who knows? Landa's been playing some good ball all weekend. Jake Bredenbeck, an exciting match last night against David Bobby Horn, and I think you folks at home are in for a treat today.
And you can hear the crowd is getting wild. We got the players out here on the court right now, stretching, getting warm, and getting the crowd fired up. We got Rafa Filippini, our Gearbox sponsor, down there, talking up to the crowd. Let's take a look at what the players are doing down on the court. Let's take a look at Alejandro Landa. He's there in the orange shirt. Alejandro Landa from Mexico, age 26, height 5'7", ranked number 6, and he's from Chihuahua, Mexico. We have our ref Jaime Martel here, who's going to be reffing us through this final match. Let's take a look at Jake Bredenbeck's stats. He's there talking with the ref. We have Jake Bredenbeck, age 22, height 6'2", ranked number 8 from Scandia, Minnesota. Now, both these players are heavy hitters. They are big on power. It's going to be really interesting to see how these two match up. And what kind of strategies are you thinking they're going to go, to attack each other?
Well, I think Landa's going to bring the power game. We're going to see Alex out there drive serve probably 80–90% of the time. Jake Bredenbeck, I think, is going to do a little something different here today. I think we're going to see a lot of lob Zs to the forehand side, a lot of lob serves, mixed in with a few drive serves as well. The key for Jake will be to keep it off the back wall. The key for Landa will be to keep the pressure on Jake, as Landa's a little bit more experienced of a player.
Well, I'm definitely interested to see how many between the legs shots that Jake Bredenbeck brings us. I think that's one of his new signature moves, right? Behind the back.
Yeah, he hit like 7 or 8 times behind his back, between the legs. He's hit some amazing shots, and every single time it made it to the front wall. He's not skipped one, and I think we're going to see a few of those here today as well.
Yeah, this should be a really fun game.
Well, sit back, folks, relax, grab out the popcorn, tell your friends to log on and watch. We're live here in Juarez, Mexico, for the 2014 Juarez Open. First of all, before we get started, I'd like to take this time and thank some of our important sponsors that make this event possible. Obviously, Gearbox Racquetball, Deportivo San Angel, our host club of the 2014 Juarez Open, Unide, the marketing company behind this wonderful event, and Eric Varela, a personal sponsor of the tournament. And obviously, thanks to all the sponsors that make this event possible and bring in live racquetball right into your homes all across the world. And here we go, Laura.
Looks like we're ready to get started. Got Landa in the service box.
Short serve, second serve here from Landa. That will be a screen play. They will replay it. Landa was right behind Jake. It was hindered of the view of the ball, so that is a screen. Landa once again, 0-0 drive serve. And there's our
first rally.
First long rally of the match.
First point there for Landa. Big rally.
Appreciate everybody at home logging and watching. A little delay in the start here, but we're all set and live now in your homes. And Landa gets on the board at 2-0 with a packed house here in Juarez. Good get. Jake set up.
And a nice corner ball there from Jake Bredenbeck. That'll put him back in the service box. Let's see if he's going to go with the lob serve or the Z serve like you mentioned, Nick.
And it looks like he is. Nice shot there by Londa to get himself back into the box. Alex Londa, originally from Chihuahua, lives here in Juarez, Mexico. So he's got a few of the hometown crowd rooting for him out there.
That's right. I think right now he lives in El Paso, but he comes over a lot and trains here in Juarez. Some Landa fans in the crowd. All right, so far side out after side out. Let's see if we can get some points on the board here in game one of our final match here today.
Oh, another behind the back.
All right. Take a look at that crowd, just loving it. It's so great to see everybody here packed in at Deportivo San Angel for this final match here today.
That was just a great shot right there, and it's like that everywhere. Downstairs, there's a whole upstairs viewing. I mean, there's got to be at least 1,000 people here today. Second serve. Great get by Londa. Oh, and that ball cracked out in that back left corner, which we talked about a lot yesterday. That corner's giving some people some troubles back there, Laura. I think it has to do with the cement walls, the glass. It just kind of has like that dead spot, just likes to die.
Yeah, let's see if Jake can capitalize on that and get some points here. Score is 3-0. All right, nice play there by Landa.
Yeah, Jake thought that ball skipped. That was a good shot.
A little frustrated with that call. See if he can stay focused on the receive.
Oh, nice hands there by Londa. Londa out early here in game one, on fire so far.
Both these guys coming out the gate fast and hard right now in game one. It's just not falling the way Bredenbeck wants there.
And we're going to see a timeout here by Bredenbeck.
Let's take a look at what Jake Bredenbeck had to say earlier when we talked to him about the Grand Slam this weekend. Take a look.
The best thing about playing in the Grand Slam this weekend is all of the competition. It's awesome to come to a tournament and have, you know, into the round of 64, every match be a tough match. There's no easy matches. Today we've already had quite a few tiebreakers, so it's a lot of fun watching the competition and seeing everyone out here playing, and so it's a good time all around. When everyone's this close, you have to watch out for everyone because anyone can win a match at any time. So there's not just one person that, you know, or a couple people that I'm watching out for. I stay fresh and focused by drinking a lot of water. We went out and bought one of those 5-gallon jugs, so we're carrying that around at the tournament today. But yeah, the courts are really hot in there. It's not too bad outside in the shade here, but in the courts it's bad. So just drink a lot of water, try and stay as hydrated as possible. Try not to be up on my feet too much, sitting down between matches, just so I'm resting my legs, keeping fresh, and go from there, I guess. I would like to thank Gearbox for putting on this event and the WRT, Paolo and Rafa. I'd like to thank my parents and my brother for always being there and supporting me. And I'd like to thank Anthony for being my training partner before the tournament.
All right, right, we're back here live at the finals. Landa at the line, and it is hot here in Juarez, as Jake was mentioning in his interview.
Yeah, great interview by Jake.
Wow.
Oh, great get.
Big rally here.
Oh, and Jake almost had that one as well.
What a rally. Crowd loving it.
The crowd loves it.
Looks like we're going to get the floor wipe down there for a second. Jake all over the place there on that rally.
Yeah, packed house here in Juarez. And they are definitely rooting for the hometown boy, Alex Landa, who's out to a 7-0 lead. Yesterday after the match, Jake was telling me a little bit about the cramping that he incurred after the Bobby Horn match. I wonder if that plays any factor for him here today.
Well, I see he has that five-gallon water jug there, so I know he was going home, staying hydrated, making sure he got some good food and a good night's rest. Looks like it's not bothering him this morning.
That was 2 bounces. Good call by our referee, Jaime Martel, our official referee here today. Doing a great job so far.
All right.
And finally, Bredenbeck on the board.
That'll be 1 for Bredenbeck.
That'll be a replay as Jake was hindered at his attempt for the ball. As Jaime quick to call that one. Jaime doing a great job at staying on top of the calls as they happen. Oh, what an ace serve from Bredenbeck.
Right in that corner. That's that tricky corner. Looks like Bredenbeck's getting some confidence back here.
Jake gonna go for the second serve, drive serve. Oh, and he makes it in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he almost had that one.
Nice effort there by Jake.
Yeah, Londa's just ripping balls right now. Landa looks very comfortable on the court, very focused. He had the opportunity of playing doubles this weekend in the men's division with the #1 women's player in the world, Paolo Longoria. They did happen to lose last night, and we'll watch the finals of that the doubles match coming up here next after our singles.
That would be Alejandro Cardona and Eric Sandoval versus Maiya and Paolo Gutierrez. So stay tuned for that after this finals match here this afternoon. Excuse me.
Yeah, originally we said we were going to broadcast the Paola match, but Paola will not be playing today as Samantha Solis had to withdraw due to injury in the finals. So it will just Salas, excuse me. So it will only be the men's singles and doubles.
Ooh. Wow, that's another nice rally here today.
Yeah, power. Both of these players have so much power, Laura. It's unbelievable.
And there's power, and they're keeping it moving. They're playing the angles. They're moving from side to side. Great racquetball here today. Wow. Another off-the-wall play from Jake. An exciting match here so far.
Yeah, Londa's playing some very solid ball. The difference right now is Jake is leaving his shots up, setting up Landa for an opportunity to re-kill, and Landa is executing and putting the ball away. Jake might need to take a little bit off of his shot so that he focuses on the height of the ball on the front wall, not the speed. Another thing that happens is when you're a power player playing another power player, it's all about who can hit it harder sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just a phenomenal overhead pinch shot from 38 feet.
It's like Jake won the power battle on that one.
Yep. Great serve.
All right, that's another point there for Bredenbeck.
Oh, that was close. Called short. And it will be second serve. Jake playing with the new gearbox racket. Alex Landa, sponsored by eForce. Appreciate all you folks at home being patient with us as we are now live here on the World Racquetball Tour and Gearbox RB.
And for those of you watching, don't forget we want to hear your feedback, so get on Facebook, get on Twitter, get on YouTube, and let us know what you're thinking. Send us some photos of you sitting at home watching the games. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we had some great ones yesterday.
All right, side out after side out here so far.
Londa using a lot of this sidewall glass. Oh. Oh, Londa skipping that one in. And now Bredenbeck back in at 4-7. There's a great look at the media that's here. Not only are we here, but there's 5 or 6 different media stations hanging out here at the event, broadcasting to their own news stations. And
looks like there's a timeout here on the court. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Again here in game 1 of the finals at the Grand Slam in Juarez, Mexico, between Jake Bredenbeck, who's serving, and Alejandro Landa right now is on the back line. Looks like we're ready to get going here. We got the scoreboard coming up for you. Score right now is 4 serving 7.
Oh, what a rip there by Bredenbeck. Adds another one to the board. We'll see if that was a good timeout, if he can make a little run here. We all know racquetball is a game of runs, and they're within 3. It's going to make it very interesting. Actually, within 2. Oh, another behind the back. Oh, it's not going to make the front. That's the first missed behind the back or between the legs shot Jake has missed all weekend long. Now this puts Londa in the box. It's been stuck on 7 for the last 2 service opportunities. Sticking with the drive. Short serve, second serve. 2 games to 15, tiebreaker to 11, win by 1. And there's some good hands by Bredenbeck to get him back into the box.
taking that point right there. Looks like a side out for Landa.
And a skip ball by Londa. Good get by Londa. Jake from deep gets that one. What a rally.
Wow.
Oh, and Jake putting that one away.
Landa looking frustrated there.
Yeah, missed opportunities there from Londa.
Tough rally.
And that will take us to within one here in game number 1. Short serve. And now Jake, second serve. He's been going with the lob down the right side, kind of trying to blend the ball in with the glass. This time he lobs Z's to the forehand. And that's a winner.
Gotta tie the game up here, 7-7. Game 1 of the finals.
And there is 2 missed balls from Londa as Jake using that lob Z that we talked about earlier at the start.
We'll put Jake in the lead for the first time in this match.
A serve!
2
Wow!
There.
And all of a sudden, the tides have turned. Now Bredenbeck in the lead at 9-7.
Side out there for Londa off the back wall.
Oh, that a long serve. Just barely hit the back wall. And now Londa with the lob Z. Ceiling ball challenge. Bredenbeck the first to shoot.
All right, the crowd pretty excited about that point for Landa, putting him within 1 of Jake, still leading.
Good get off the back wall for Londa. Good dig by Bredenbeck. Oh, 2 bounces. Called 2 bounces. That was a good get.
Looks like it's all tied up here again, 9-9 in game 1 of the finals here, the Grand Slam. Bredenbeck looking a little frustrated.
What a shot from deep.
Wow, big point there for Londa. Some power shots from Jake, but Londa just holding on and getting the win there.
Yeah, and Laura, the media has come from all over this place to be here today, and you see a great shot. They're all lined up against the sidewall, taking photos, taking video. I mean, it just doesn't get more exciting than this. This is how it should be.
I love it.
It's amazing to see just the the enthusiasm that the crowd has watching these players. It's awesome. That, Laura, is a tough shot to hit. Londa on the run, up in the air, pitches it into the front left corner. Very, very tough. Now, we have Londa taking on Bredenbeck, and Bredenbeck is a part of something very spectacular. It's called the Reaching Your Dream Foundation.
Yes, the Reaching Your Dream Foundation is a new foundation that's helping young racquetball players develop their skills and get to the pros. It's a great cause. You guys can go online to reachingyourdreamfoundation.com and check out the website. Click on the donate button. The benefit for these players is that, you know, it's pretty expensive getting to all these tournaments, taking time off. The funding is what they're really looking for here, and that's really what's going to help drive them to these tournaments and help them reach their goals of becoming a professional racquetball player.
Yeah, the other side of that too, not only does the Reaching Your Dream Foundation help out with funding, but it also helps out with development of the players' skills sets on and off the court. So things such as, you know, how to speak with the media, things of, you know, how to interact with people at the events. It's a whole different set of core values that not only are we trying to help these young players develop their on-court skills, but their off-court skills as well. And you folks at home can definitely participate by donating to the reachingyourdreamfoundation.com.
And don't forget, on September 8th, there'll be a big fundraiser here for the Reaching Your Dream Foundation. Stay tuned for that. We got more information for that later. Let's take a look now down at the court. Looks like Landa's ready to go. Jake's on the court. Landa leading right now by 2 in game 1.
Good dig. Oh, that was a sidewall front roll rollout, and that was called skip by a referee.
Some controversy here in the crowd. Jake unhappy with that call.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that. As Bredenbeck walks back and gives him the force, so that's the 4th call. You could see the scowl on Bredenbeck's face. Great get by Londa. Oh, good get by Bredenbeck.
Like that call's going to go the way Jake wants it on a skip ball. Puts him back in control here in the serving box. Some long rallies so far here in game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Exciting to watch. These guys are just so quick on the court. You know, I get to watch a lot of racquetball, but I am thoroughly impressed with the level of play of these two players and the intensity of this match. And here comes Bredenbeck once again. Nice return of serve there by Landa. Yeah, yesterday we saw Landa and he had his arm brace on, but something a little bit different. He's got a little bit of KT tape, which is probably going to help with cramping and the tightness in the right arm. You know, these guys are swinging the racket probably, you know, 300 or 400 times in a weekend. It can really wear out somebody's arm.
Didn't make it there. So taking a look there at the elbow that you were talking about on Londa and the tape, seeing how he's holding that together. I mean, these guys have been playing game after game, singles, doubles, all weekend long here, bringing us to the finals, staying healthy, staying strong, and staying hydrated, doing what they got to do.
13 15-10. Londa with a little emotion after that kill. Short serve. Oh, and a big skip there by Bredenbeck, trying to shoot that overhead from 38 feet. And now here we are at game point number 1 for Alex Londa.
Crowd all about it right now. All right, and that makes Landa the winner of game 1 here. The crowd on their feet, clapping, very excited. This has been a very interesting game 1. I'm excited to see what happens here in game 2. That wraps up game 1 of the finals, 15-10 Landa. We're going to take a break here, and we will be back in just a moment. Stay with us on the World Racquetball Tour.
Gearbox, bitch. That hamster boy sucks.
Yeah.
He hasn't even scored a point yet.
Yeah, I don't think I has a chance with that racket.
Oh, come on, you can get that.
No, you can't. Maybe we should shave it.
I don't think it's gonna like getting shaved.
Yeah, but then it'll go faster.
Yeah. But we gotta get him a gearbox racket.
Landa with the win, 15-10. Saw some powerful hits, some mix-up of serves. What do you think, Nick? Give us the rundown.
Landa's key was his drive serve, setting up the rest of the rally. Landa was putting the ball away more. He's a little bit more consistent at rolling the ball out. Jake trying to find his groove. You know, he started with the drive serve, going to the lob. He's mixing it up a little bit, but Jake is just leaving the ball up. So if he can focus on taking it down a few inches on the front wall, it's going to change the whole game style. And I think we're going to be in store for a big treat here in game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd is just loving it. Landa from Chihuahua, plays here in Juarez, lives in El Paso. He has a big following here. Bredenbeck a little frustrated with some of the calls from the ref, but staying strong through the game. 15-10 for game 1. Really excited to see what happens here in game 2.
Yeah, there's a great shot of all the guys cleaning the court up. It's hot in there, as we've been mentioning all weekend long. Jake, obviously the sweatier of the two out there, really focusing on trying to clean up that little wet spot in the back. And like I said, we're gonna be in store for a big treat here in game number 2. Lots of fun here in Juarez, Mexico. There's just a great shot. You can see right there the crowd, 6 or 7 rows, and then there's a whole top row up there. I mean, just completely packed. The love of racquetball here in Mexico is amazing. We've been posting things online so all the folks at home can kind of see the environment that's going on here. And like we've mentioned several times, we want to hear feedback from you guys.
Yeah,
if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, we want to hear what you guys like, what you don't like. And we're back to the action here for the start of game 2.
Here we go.
Landa in the service box. And Londa on the board first here in game 2, continuing his run.
Looking pretty relaxed out there at the start of game 2. 1-0, Landa.
And now Bredenbeck in the box, down 0-1 here in game 2. Drive Z, 3 walls. And another kill there from Landa.
So let's see, Landa looking pretty comfortable here. What do you think Jake's thinking? Down 1 game? Looks like down 2 points now in game 2. How's he gonna pull himself out of this?
Well, I think Jake is really needing to focus on his mental toughness right now. He's got the skill sets, but the shot selection and the ability to not overhit is going to be Jake's key. He's playing another power player, so it really forces him or it really makes him want to step up his game and battle around with Londa just as much. Jake really just needs to take a deep breath, focus on hitting the right shot, not overpowering it, not overhitting it, and like I said earlier, bringing it down about 6 to 10 inches on the front wall. And out 2-0 Landa. That's 2 bounces. And similar to game number 1, Landa out to a 3-0 lead. Excuse me, 5-0 lead. Great. Oh, Landa almost got that. Took a little slip there. Looks like he's okay.
Looks like he's going to take a minute there to wipe down the court. Hopefully these guys can catch their breath. Like we said, and like we've been saying all weekend, it is HOT hot here in Juarez. These guys are battling it out as they have all weekend, staying hydrated, keeping the court dry, and playing some great racquetball here this weekend.
And now Bredenbeck will be back in the service box at 0-5.
Let's see if Bredenbeck can get on the board here. If you remember in game 1, he was down, had a great comeback, and you know, anything can happen here tonight.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, the speed of the rallies between these two guys is just amazing. They're playing a lot of mid-court rally. They're just hitting it right back at each other, side to side. Great gets by both players. Exciting match.
All right, does look like Jake has a point there on the board. It's 1-5. Checking out the ball. Making sure it's not broken.
Oh, what a rip by Landa.
You can take a look here at Paolo Longoria in the house today at the Deportivo San Angel for the Grand Slam. She's been playing along here in the LPRT. She just played Sharon Jackson last night, who's sitting right next to her there. And the women here have just been here on an exhibition, but it's been great to have the men and women at the Grand Slam here this weekend, being able to pull this racquetball community together. Just an incredible presence here in the Grand Slam.
Absolutely. Having the ladies and the men here, it just gives it a whole different vibe at the tournament. So definitely looking forward to seeing many more of these events.
Looks like a point there for Landa.
And Bredenbeck's going to go ahead and take a timeout. We're going to take a moment and listen to Alex Londa in an interview earlier today.
All right, just hold with us, folks. You can hear we got our crowd pumper Victor downstairs getting everybody pumped up, giving out some Gearbox WRT t-shirts while we work on getting that video queued up for you. We spoke with Londa earlier about some of the tournament and how the competition's looking this weekend. You can see when walking by, we got Bredenbeck coming back out on the court. Looks like he's ready. Londa close behind. Looks like we're ready to pick up again here in game 2, live at the Grand Slam in Juarez.
Yeah, Jake back on the court now, and we'll see if that timeout does him any good. As Landa in full control in this match right now, playing some phenomenal racquetball. And here we are at 6-1.
Game 2.
Good get from Bredenbeck. Oh, and that ball just jumped on top of Bredenbeck. And there we see him lipping again.
Yep, looks like that cramp is happening again in that
it's the right calf.
leg.
Yeah, what he was saying yesterday after his match with Bobby, he goes, Nick, I came outside and I lay down on the ground and I could not move. I was cramping so bad. So hopefully that doesn't hinder him here in game 2.
Looks like Landa's a little affected too. Looks like his calf is bothering him there as he walks around the service box.
Both of these guys are playing a ton of racquetball this weekend, you know, and this sport takes a lot on your body. Nice reverse pinch there from Bredenbeck. wow, that ball almost cracked out, but Jake able to get a frame on it, makes it to the front wall, and here he comes, 2-7.
Nice play there for Bredenbeck. That'll take him up to 3-7 here in game 2 of the final match.
Oh, great get by Londa. Oh, and he almost had that one too.
Some great rallies here this afternoon.
Amazing how much these guys are diving on the court, huh?
Absolutely.
It's awesome to watch.
Just going after it point for point, working through the cramps, making it look like they're just as powerful as ever out here today.
Yep. Believe me, both of these guys do not mind the little towel breaks that they're getting because it's allowing them to get back their endurance, their breath.
Catch their breath, yeah.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. And 4-7. Oh, and an ace serve from Bredenbeck.
Wow.
That's just about as good as you can get right there, folks.
Takes Bredenbeck within 2 here in game 2.
For you guys at home, watch the preparation that Jake has once he tosses the ball. He's got such a big windup. That's where he gets all of his power. Landa back in the box now, 7-5. And the fist pump from Landa.
Pretty excited about that point. Takes us to 8-5. Wow. Just a little short there for Jake. Wow.
Overhead from 38.
Wow.
And Londa giving Bredenbeck a gift, and there we go, watching Bredenbeck limping around. That right leg is bothering him. Now it doesn't look like a calf, it looks like his quad on his right quad, starting to tighten up. We've been talking about that all day. Keys for success for Bredenbeck, not hitting it 5 feet off the back.
Londa taking the lead right now in game 2. The score is 11-9. And nice shot by Landa, looking pretty pleased with himself there. Bringing us to 12-9 here in game 2. The finals here.
Actually, I think it's 12-10 is what the referee just called. Yep.
Thank you.
And here comes Londa. 2 points away from the match, Laura.
Looks like Jake's going to take a quick timeout here, see if he can refocus within 3 here at Game 2 at the Grand Slam in Juarez. What do you think, you know, we've talked a lot about what Jake's got to have to do to pull himself out of this. What do you think he's going to do here in these final moments?
Well, right here, what he needs to focus on is getting collecting his thoughts.
Absolutely. Landa looking pretty comfortable here with his 3-point lead, up 1 game in the final match here today. Looks like the players are coming back to join us here. Get the rest of the match started. Crowd having fun here in Juarez, getting some giveaways, getting pumped up.
And here we go. Londa, 13-10. Game 2, up 1 game to nothing. And there's exactly what we were talking about. Don't skip the match away. Just hit the front wall.
Crowd just
wow.
crazy. And
Yes.
Londa eating it up. Literally on their feet right now. And a big win here for Alejandro Landa. The crowd on their feet, loving it. Giving Jake a nice shake there. An incredible match here today. 2 power players. Very exciting here. You can hear them cheering his name here in the crowd. Everybody excited. We're going to take an interview live downstairs now with Alejandro Landa. Let's take a look at what he has to say. Everyone's still cheering his name here down on the court. Oh. Let's take a look here at the final score. 15-10, 15-10. Alejandro Landa joining us up here now. Let's get inside of his head. Find out what he's thinking after this win. Congratulations, Landa.
Thank you.
WRT Grand Time. So the crowd's loving you. How does it feel to just have that energy here today with you in your hometown?
Oh, it feels amazing. It was a tough match. I feel good every moment. The crowd was behind me and they support me pretty good.
It looked like in Game 2 you had a little bit of cramping going on. How'd you push through that?
No, I was okay. It was just a little, nothing.
Hey, we couldn't tell in your swing. You were still ripping the ball.
Yeah, like I say, I'm always ready. There's always tough battles, and I'm always ready to win or lose.
Can you give a shout out here to the crowd in Spanish?
Les agradezco mucho a todos por apoyarme. Me sentí increíble. ¡Arriba Juárez!
All right, well, congratulations. You are the Grand Slam champion here today. Good luck with the rest of the season. I know we'll see you again here on tour.
For sure. Thank you.
I want to thank everyone here for joining us, and stay with us. We'll have the doubles coming up after this.